So this is a show with some unusual scenarios and situations. And I was wondering, those of you who joined the show before it started, or after you had seen some of the craziness, what was the audition process like? And specifically for this book, did they have you scream as part of your audition?
No, I didn't scream. It's so weird. I just was auditioning for a guest star who, you know, I was playing this strung out barmaid in Shreveport, Louisiana. And when we actually shot, you know, and Long Shadow disintegrated in front of me, I screamed because what else would you do? And then it just turned into sort of an ongoing gag. I mean, I think the next season that I shot Lafayette, and again, I think I maybe screamed the entire way through that scene, and then it just was...
She's been screaming ever since.
Well, now it's in the scripts, like, and Ginger screams, like, written in there, like, quotes.
Well, I mean, first let me say this. The directors that I admire the very most, so my two favorite directors are Elia Kazan and John Cassavetes. And neither of them believed in audition. They thought if you could know something about the person and trust that they were a serious actor, you know, it'd be better to kind of see who the person is. And the highest, not the highest, but one of the compliments I could give Alan Ball is he didn't rely on the 4 lines that I had to say at the audition to sort of determine if it would be the part or not. He was very personable and got me to relax, and we talked about growing up in Texas, and thank God. Yeah. And at the end of it, I left feeling like, well, no problem, at least I got to meet Alan Ball. So I know that I didn't get cast off of 2 scenes with 2 lines each. And afterwards I thought, you know, he did the thing that my heroes and people admire do. He took a little time to say, you know, what's this person about? And maybe we can build something out of that. And moving into directing now, I use that approach. I don't hold auditions, I don't believe in auditions. But I was so at home. He made me feel so welcome and at ease. And I was starstruck because I was 18 years old watching him win an Academy Award, and now I'm sitting in front of him and maybe I'm going to get a job from the guy. And he couldn't have made me more relaxed. So it was probably it was the easiest audition I've ever had. Yeah.
Rutina, you were a recast, weren't you? You're the only person.
I was.
Damn.
That's a whole kind of different pressure.
Yeah, kind of, because I'm coming into a family that's already been sort of formed. But as I'm sure some of you know, Nelsan and I went to school together, so I remember when I called him and I was like, yo, he's like, I'm gonna be on track with you. And he like freaked out. He was like, Rutina. And he was like, wait, what do you mean you're gonna be? That part's already cast. And I was like, no, babe, I'm doing it now. And he was just like, oh, okay. And then when I got on set my first week, they did all of my scenes in 1 week. So I had the pressure of getting on set and having to literally I got to get my A game, you know. And I was so nervous and so just like, oh my God, I'm going to get fired. I was like, what's going on? I was like, oh my God. And I remember Anna just kind of being like, hey, welcome, love you, give me a hug. Sam was like really nice to me. Everyone was just so welcoming, and I was just able to breathe. And then when I had my scenes with Nelsan, I could really just kind of lay back and be like, and you know, you too, you ugly bitch, you need to make this. You know, be her and be myself. So it was a lot of pressure, but relieved rather quickly because everyone was so welcoming. So, and I felt very safe.
I auditioned and I totally made out with Sam in my audition. Poor guy. I totally used him. Because I was like, I'm going to get this show.
Which is weird because that's how Greg got the part.
Poor bastard. Poor us. She kissed me for now. Sam would have done cartwheels out the door.
Oh, no. No, he's not he's actually well, first of all, he and Missy are solid, so he's not checking for anybody. Second, he's like the most professional guy ever. So I came into the room deadly serious, like ain't nobody else in this room. Right, deadly serious. And I walked in and there was like a room full of people that I don't really remember much of. But I was like, "Hi, I'm Janina. It's nice to meet you. You ready to mac?" And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Are you ready to mac?" I wonder if he remembers this. And oh yeah, very professional. Oh, no, whatever you're comfortable with, absolutely. And I was like, "Oh, it's happening." And I went right into the scene because I was like, I have no problem with anything that happens on the show. Let's go. I just wanted them to know because it's at that point, going into season 4, it was the biggest show on the planet.
Yeah.
So I just wanted him to let them know that I was ready to come in as fearless as they needed me to be. That's all you can do.
I can't wait to use that line on Alexander Skarsgård.